to wear or not to wear a mask? Well, that seems to be the big question. Hi, I'm Scoot. Welcome to Scoot on the Air, YouTube channel. Rocker Eric Clapton is blaming propaganda for a really bad reaction that he had to the COVID vaccine. He said, "My hands and my feet were either frozen, numb, or burning, and pretty much useless for 2 weeks. I feared I would never play again." And he's blaming propaganda from the CDC and just really the world community. He's blaming them for presenting propaganda that the shot was safer than it really was. Now, I'm fully vaccinated. How about you? What kind of reaction did you have? Everybody, well, not everybody, a lot of people seem to get some reaction. Mine lasted 5 hours, but it really wasn't that bad. I feel badly for people like Eric Clapton who really went through hell. He took the AstraZeneca vaccination, and he just said that he was just devastated for 2 weeks. Now, remember that Eric Clapton was aligned with Van Morrison last December, and they were part of this campaign that really dismissed the masks and social distancing. So if Eric Clapton had a bad attitude toward the mask and social distancing and all that anyway, and he gets the shot and he thinks it's going to be nothing and it's something, well, you can understand how he's very upset. But look, there's some mask confusion out there. Now, the CDC says that if you're fully vaccinated, you don't have to wear a mask inside or outside. However, businesses may still have some restrictions. Now, you still have to wear a mask on planes and public transportation and things like that. In the city of New Orleans, we have finally lifted the mask mandate. Mayor Cantrell lifted that. She also lifted the ban on dancing. So now we can dance in the city, which is really nice. But you still have to wear a mask in city buildings, in schools, in places like that. But for example, not in libraries. I think you're free to go in the library. So anyway, why this confusion? I don't know. Why is it okay to go to CVS and not wear a mask, but you have to wear a mask when you go to Walgreens? I mean, it's really the same thing, right? Why can we be in a restaurant with each other, not wearing a mask, but we can't be in a plane without wearing a mask? So I get the confusion. And look, I have been a staunch mask wearer from the beginning. It served me well. Nobody knows what's going to happen, but I never got COVID-19. And I was very careful, and I did wear a mask. And there may be some times when I'm still going to wear a mask. But I don't know what it is. I'm taking everything in right now. And it seems like it's okay not to wear a mask if you're fully vaccinated. But then again, we're relying on people to be honorable and to be honest. So wait, we're relying on America to use the honor system. So if you're not wearing a mask, how do we know you're fully vaccinated? We don't. So again, it's all a crapshoot anyway. But I feel good about where we are in terms of the people who have had antibodies, the people who have had the vaccine. And it seems like we're really getting to the point where we're almost out of it. We're not quite out of it yet. But, this weekend in New Orleans in the French Quarter, it was just jam-packed. It was more crowded than before the pandemic started, just for a regular Saturday afternoon. And people are back, and people are traveling. And there is this sense that we've reached a tipping point and it's kind of over. But again, it's not officially over. Texas had no new deaths. Here in Louisiana, we had only 11 new deaths. And nationwide, this is the lowest hospitalization rate we've had since March of last year. So if you don't have the vaccination yet, get it. Come on, I mean, don't you want to have that? Don't you want to have the Bill Gates chip in you? I mean, if you walking around life without the microchip, you're missing out on something. So go get your shot, get your microchip, and let's keep going and get back to normal, even more so. I'm Scoot. Thank you for joining me on the Scoot on the Air YouTube channel, and join me on my radio show on WWL Radio in New Orleans. You can download the app Odyssey, Audacy, and type in WWL, and I'm on the air 1 to 4 Central Time, Monday through Friday.